Here we are at the Mayo Clinic. The Mayo Clinic is actually the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota, and they have a huge presence in Second Life, using Second Life for education in a lot of different ways: medical students, patients, nursing students. I met Svea Moraine, who is the coordinator, the web administrator for Mayo Clinic. He's actually a person that has helped me personally learn a lot about Second Life, and I decided at the beginning of the semester this year that I wanted to be able to bring my students in world and do something that would be of some clinical value to them. So we looked at different options, and because the course itself is only 8 weeks, I wanted to do something that would be simple enough for the students to be able to get in, learn what they needed to do, and put together something that we could have a nice project at the end. So we decided to go with a poster presentation. Each semester the students write a paper on a particular topic that's related to PEDS, and then they do a teaching presentation. We usually do that presentation with the daycare staff here on campus. But we decided this time that we would do our presentations in Second Life and invite the residents of Second Life to participate. So what we actually did in Second Life, everything that you see, Shelly's walking around the Mayo Clinic here looking around at the posters and whatnot, and everything that you see, from the water to the rocks to the buildings, the plants, everything is built from an object that's called a prim. And it's been built by someone who lives in Second Life. I have built some things. This poster presentation project was a fairly simple build. Each of the posters is a single prim, and the prim has the texture or the picture of the poster project on the prim itself. So we had to create those and then bring them and put them together here in the Mayo Clinic. Because Delaware Tech does not have its own land, we had to borrow a space, and Mayo Clinic graciously hosted our presentations for the students, and have actually used the presentation itself for some of their faculty. We had quite a few Mayo visitors in to check things out while we were setting things up, which was kind of exciting. But the night that we did the presentation, you can see that we have the poster set up in a couple double rows, which allowed the residents to have access on either side, and they walked through. The students were available in front of the posters and were available to answer questions that the residents might have. One of the other things that we did with the students was when they had extra information that they felt was necessary to share, we put them on note cards, and the note cards were actually installed inside the posters, and when a resident clicks on the poster, they would get a copy of the note card, which is kind of a neat way to share information. It was a simple project. There's a lot of things we would like to do differently next time. One of the things I'd like to do is add voice clips to the posters for residents who maybe have some visual impairments and can't necessarily read the note cards. So that'll be something that we do a little different the next time. Alrighty.